Here's my collection of vintage measuring tools and a little bit of nautical treasures. Just a little bit of stuff mixed in. I love all of the different ways of measuring. There's a log measure, some folding measures that are advertising. Most of these have advertising on them. There's a little slide measure. I'm not even sure what that really is for. Look at the rounded one. I love that. There's skinny ones, fat ones, folding ones. There's one with holes. There's an octagon shaped one. I wish I knew what they were all for, really. I've got them all around my old paint sign. I just think they're really different. We paint for a living. I have a girl, there's 6 of us that paint full time. And so I'm always out measuring and getting new jobs. So it kind of led me into collecting all of the decorating stuff. Here I found this in an old book. It was a weights and measures book. So I thought that was kind of cool. Not book, but paper to put with my collection of measuring tools. It was all of the different ways to measure. And then there's a gauge that was for paint and varnish and enamel. I thought that was kind of cool too. And then, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, my old sailboat. I'm still working on that. But still more measures. And I just think it's a cool way to display. There is an old Dutch boy. It was probably a postcard or something like that. That was framed, and it was all original how I found it. But I don't know, I just thought I might inspire someone to hang some old measuring tools. Maybe, your dad or your grandpa or someone had a bunch of tools. There's some old spackle blades or putty knives, whatever you would call them. There's some hammers that my grandpa made, and my husband made one of them in shop class in high school. The little bottles are syrup bottles from Cracker Barrel. Covered with paper. There's an old cobbler box. There's some old nautical compasses. They're kind of cool to find. And there's some knives that my great-great-grandfather made in his lawnmower sharpening business. And then there's a basket full of, not full, I'm going to fill it someday, but old wooden boats. So I hope you liked my nautical and measuring tool display, and I appreciate you watching my video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for following.